All right. TheGlobalReality.com is my website. TheGlobalReality.com. Up there at my website, we have a Indiegogo campaign, which ends in about 18 days. For the Lost Secrets of Ancient America Volume 3, we need every single person, and we need people who want to come in at big amounts. We need every single person that can right now to go there and contribute to that so we can get this done. I have been getting some script writing and all that stuff done. This film's going to be... it's going to be the most gargantuan, mind-melting thing I've ever done. And it's going to be probably 3-4 hours. It's going to be a fucking doozy. And it's going to take a lot of resources to get done. We've already put a lot of resources into this thing, but it's going to take a lot more resources to get done. And that's just the fact of the matter. And I'm not going to rush that. I'm not going to try to... I'm just going to do... and raise money for the budget for what I need to do a little bit at a time on this thing till it's done. So please go there. Go to our Indiegogo campaign. We've got lots of great perks in there. We've got the Tanzanite perks in there still for the upper packages. Definitely go there, check that out, and make a contribution. You also get a membership to our archives up there at theglobalreality.com on the right-hand side of the page. All my films are up there as well for sale, downloads, DVDs, Blu-rays, all that stuff's there. And also check out our page where I sell crystals, minerals, gems, jewelry, all that stuff. We've got some awesome stuff up there. We just opened an Etsy shop, so this will streamline the purchase experience for you. No longer will you have to email me and doing stuff like that. This is 24/7, easy shopping. You can even make a shopping cart. It's all on Etsy. You pay for it through them. All the shipping's there. Free shipping in the U.S. Most items outside of the U.S. are $10, maybe a little bit more in some cases, depending on what the item is. But that's all listed there with the item. You can get there by going to Etsy.com/shop/Let There Be Rocks. Make sure you put a capital letter in each word in Let There Be Rocks. So Etsy.com, ETSY, Etsy.com/shop/Let There Be Rocks. Uppercase letter on each one of those words. You can also find the link to it at our Global Reality Facebook page, as well as the Let There Be Rocks Facebook page. I will no longer be posting rocks for sale directly on the Let There Be Rocks page. We'll be posting the rocks for sale and the gem minerals and whatnot from the Etsy page onto the Facebook. So you can check that as well, and it'll link you through to the Etsy page. We have about 60 items up there right now. We've got all kinds of stuff, but this is a much more convenient way for you to make purchases with us, because you don't have to wait for me to respond, and all the shipping and everything is already in there, and it sends it all through me. It's very efficient. But definitely go check that out. This is our fundraising week. We need to raise $400 this week to pay the operating costs for the month. It's getting more and more difficult every day for us to be able to continue doing this radio show. I'm going to have to start finding some sponsors, because we're just not we're not bringing in enough every month here to justify this thing to keep going. Honestly, we're coming up on our 7th anniversary next month in September. But we really just, need a nice infusion of cash to get us through for the next few months. I think we may start doing like what these public broadcast networks do. They'll have fundraisers like 4 times a month, not 4 times a month, 4 times a year, and like quarterly or whatever, and they'll raise how much, they need. They'll have a fundraiser that'll cover everything they need to operate for 3 or 4 months or whatever it may be. I think we may start doing it like that instead of doing it monthly. And everybody could just pitch in one amount, quarterly. We'll have a quarterly goal. And when we reach that goal, we won't have to do any more fundraisers for, 4 or 5 months or whatever it may be. I think we may start doing that, go to that model, at least try that and see how that works. Anyway, so we have to raise about $400 in here. We really need it no later than Friday. But if you go to our Etsy shop, etsy.com /shop/ Let There Be Rocks, you can purchase items there, and that will help us cover our operating costs of the month. So, I mean, right now, here's an item. I mean, you could go and buy this right now, and we'd be set. We have a 60.6 gram. This is a monster. I can't fucking believe nobody's bought this thing yet, because this is. I'm kind of glad they haven't, because I've got to hang on to it. But this is just a stunning gem. It's a 60.6 gram sky blue American aquamarine. This came from an old stock, an old collection. I don't know the exact location of where this one came from in Colorado. It did come from Colorado. Colorado aquamarine is a premium gem. It's worth more than any other aquamarine found in the world because of its difficulty to obtain, because it's found in high elevations in the mountains. But I do know it came from Colorado, but I don't know exactly where in Colorado, what mine or anything. But I can tell you this. There's only a few locations in Colorado it could have came from where aquamarine like this can be found. Mount Antero is one. But this is a monster. It's a 60.6 gram, which is just over 300 carats. It's fully terminated, and it's pale sky blue, just beautiful aquamarine. You could take this thing and probably have, you lose a lot when you cut a stone like this, but 300 carats, you probably get 150 carat aquamarine. I mean, that'd just be a huge... I mean, that's a $2,000 or $3,000 stone you could probably cut out of that. Anyway, it's $400, 60.6 grams, sky blue American aquamarine. It's up there on our Etsy shop. If you don't want to spend that much, we have some jewelry and a lot of other stuff less than that. We've got a AAA oval cut Brazilian amethyst. Ametrine, which is amethyst and citrine in one. That's just a loose stone. All kinds of stuff there. All kinds of great jewelry. We've got moldavite. We've got tourmaline. We've got opals. We've got orange kyanite. I mean, we've got stuff nobody else has. Opals, rubies, meteorite, tanzanite. There's 3 pages of stuff. So if you go to the first page there at the Let There Be Rocks Etsy shop, make sure you scroll all the way down to the bottom. There's an arrow thing with 3 pages. There's 3 full pages of stuff you can look through. Rings, jewelry, all kinds of stuff. Moldavite, again, Moldavite's it's going to be becoming scarce after next year, so you need to get in while you can. Just some great pieces up there. We've got a whole lot of very awesome items. We've got Libyan desert glass. We've got just all kinds of stuff. Go up there and peruse it. And again, hey, buy $400 worth of stuff from us, and we'll be able to cover our operating costs, and you'll be able to come away with some awesome stuff that would cost you 3 or 4 times that much anywhere else. So definitely take advantage of that, folks, while I've got this going, because this is... and if you also right now, another thing I was going to tell you about, there's a coupon code. Give me just a second, I can get that for you. It's good for the next 24 hours. And you can use this in the Etsy shop, and I'm putting this out there just as a kind of a kickoff for the shop, so we'll, maybe get some sales to kick it off, and that'll also help us fund our operations here. So if you go to the Etsy shop in the next 24 hours and make a purchase, and you use the coupon code 24, that's the number 2, the number 4, 24, 24-hour sale, one word, all uppercase, 24-hour sale. You can also find this, a post about this. It's in a post with a moldavite ring on the Let There Be Rocks Facebook page. 24-hour sale, 2-4 hour, and then the word hour and the word sale, all in one word, uppercase letters. You put that coupon code in the end when you check out, you'll get 10% off of your order if you order in the next 24 hours. So if you wanted to pick up that aquamarine, you could get that aquamarine for $400 with 10% off. You get in the U.S., you're going to get free shipping too. So, and anything else we have there, it's a steal of a deal. We've got some fucking amazing stuff. Get yourself some Moldavite before it's too late. You got to have some of this stuff. It's the crystal that, if people don't believe in crystals and the power of them, you give them a piece of fucking Moldavite, and boy, they will come away a believer. I've seen it happen. I can't tell you how many times. I had a lady come up to my booth at an event we did a couple of weeks ago, and she said, I got some Moldavite one time, and it just didn't, it didn't resonate with me. And that's the thing, it all resonates differently with different people. And she said, I didn't feel anything from it. I didn't really, understand what the big deal was about. And I said, well, you see that ring right there? And she's like, yeah. I'm like, put that on. She puts it on, and her eyes about bug out of her head, and her hair is standing up on her arm. And her mouth is just falling open. And she just looks at me and says, oh my God, I've never felt that. I was like, well, you just didn't have the right piece. I was like, that's the right piece. She bought that ring right then and there. And all of the pieces that we have right now, all the Moldavite we have right now, it's all super high vibration Moldavite. All of it. Every pendant, every ring, everything we have there, every single piece we have for sale Moldavite right now is high vibration Moldavite. It's unbelievable stuff. We got tons of rings, tons of pendants up there. That Libyan desert glass is on par with it. Its vibration is really hard to even differentiate. They're both Tektites, but man, there's so much great stuff. Go and get yourself some of this awesome stuff, and it'll help our work, and it'll put something great around your neck or on your finger or on your desk. We've got individual rocks up there. We've got jewelry, specimens, tons and tons of stuff. Go check that out.